The Sutika chapter, which is related to circumstances of birth, Parashara Muni, which is the author of the major book on Vedic astrology, on Indian astrology, Brihad Parashara Hora Shastra, he is mentioning the very important and dangerous yogas. If you have them in the chart for your kids, for your family members, then you need to be aware of them and do the remedies. So in the traditional approach to Indian philosophy, we are not deterministic to the extent of fatalism. We always have some remedy, some mantra, or we can see in the chart what physical circumstances we can use to help ourselves. So at the end of this video, I will be giving you the mantra for such problematic situation. So today we are talking about the Jupiter in the 8th house. Many of us will have such combination because if we see statistically around, because also the signs are not equal, but it will be approx 8% of people will have Jupiter in 8. But Parashara Muni says that this Jupiter has to be retrograde, which is called Vakri Avashta. This is the state of planet related to speed. This has various also connotation, interpretation. We know that when planet is Vakri retrograde and it has a big, strong desire to attain whatever is in the 7th house from such placement. And if this planet is afflicted, then it starts to be dangerous position. So if there are 3 malefics, this can be fatal. With 2, there is a strong challenge, like in this example we will be seeing today. So in this chart, we see Jupiter is in the 8th house, and we have those 2 factors. Jupiter is retrograde and aspected by 2 malefics from the 2nd house. And for those of you who are already here for some time on this channel, we know that Saturn-Mars is not easy one, and already the name itself, Yama in Sanskrit refers to the god of death. So this can give troublesome, problematic situation. It's not always so. Yama Yoga can also make you a very successful, for example, real estate manager or agent. It can make you a very good doctor. So you may switch or channelize this energy for your good, for your benefit. But depend also which places of your chart are related to this combination. For example, in this chart, we see Lagna Lord is there, Mars. So this can be about your health. And 4th Lord Saturn, 4th has to do with our childhood. It may be related to this. What is very important that it all happens in Sagittarius, and we know that Jupiter, which is Lord of that sign, is that Jupiter in the 8th. The main essence topic of this video is the dispositor of Ascendant Lord. And why it is important? Because it happens that we know that Ascendant is about health, body, appearance, but Lagna Lord is our intelligence. But the dispositor of this Lagna Lord is, we could say, very much or important planet related to our health. It's called Pakesha. So when you're analyzing health, you know that this is one of the major points to check. So now we know there is the problem. We have all 3 factors, Jupiter in 8, retrograde, aspected by malefics. These malefics are Yama Yoga, and this has to do with Lagna Lord and dispositor of Lagna Lord. So this will affect somehow our health. Now, if this will be accident, because Jupiter has few houses in our chart, this could be financial, or sometimes it can be relationship even, or child specifically problem in the chart. So for lack of protection, because today we are talking about this aspect of Jupiter, protection. In Sanskrit there is this word kavacha. So do we have this protection? Are we prone to accidents? Some people are prone to accidents or be in the wrong place at the wrong time. So we could say that this is random situation. This is just circumstantial, but not from astrological point of view. We can trace even such situation which can appear to be random. So let's check the 9th Lord of Fortune. Moon seems fine in Cancer, but the Uchanata. And also when Moon is in Ketu, we need to see the Venus. This planet can take out this Moon and Ketu from any challenge. And the Venus, unfortunately, we have 2 doshas. Dosha is affliction to the Venus. So one is this moon and Ketu, right? There is this grahana. This is when moon is with the Ketu. We are talking now about the grahana, which is eclipse, right? So the sun and Rahu and moon with Ketu is this the eclipse yoga. So the moon is eclipsed here. It could be good for spirituality if that Venus is favoring you. It can make one transcend the material life. It can transcend your thoughts in meditation. Moon and Ketu, very good yoga for meditation. But the Venus is defeated in Graha Yuddha. This is planetary war. When two planets are within the range of 1 degree, we are talking about the planetary war. Unfortunately, Venus is losing here this battle. So we know that 9th house now have the problem. So now this Jupiter position and 9th Lord position all are related to this yoga in the 2nd house of this Yama yoga of health problem, right? So far we have very good information what we could expect. There is danger most likely related to health. It can be very serious because of this Yama yoga, and now we know that this is like an accident because Sagittarius is accident and 9th Lord shows lack of fortune, being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Okay guys, if you like this video so far, please don't forget to click the like button. You're helping me with this algorithm to make it more visible on this platform, and also we'll have a lot of videos like this in the future. Subscribe with the bell notification on if you like to be notified with similar videos in the future. And now let's go back to this analysis. Now one more thing, the person was born on Chaturdashi. This is the dosha in itself. Just being born at the one lunar day before the new moon or full moon, this is the dosha, Chaturdasi dosha. And where this dosha will attack is seen by the moon. So this moon is also going through such problem. The moon is also related to animals. So whenever moon is afflicted, we may see problems from the animals. Now, what part of the body? We see that the legs are controlled by 9th house and the hands are controlled by the 4th house. When we are talking about the general control of this body peripheries. So 4th from the moon is this Venus. So this affliction of the Venus in 2nd house now is related to 4th Lord from the moon, which is showing that there is the danger to the hands. And now when we are talking about the place, this is very interesting. 4th from that yoga we have to analyze, and that is the Pisces. So Pisces is indicating the ocean, right? The Venus can be Vahana, having fun, because Venus is Ihaloka Sukha. We have fun doing something nice, right? Riding on the waves. 4th from Sagittarius is the Pisces. So we have found place of the body and place of the accident. And now the last point, which is the timing. You may not be surprised that it happened exactly in Mercury Venus. If we open the Navamsha, you already know how to check health, timing, challenges. This is 12, 8, 4th from the moon. Such vital places in the Navamsha can show the danger in the Dasha. So it happened in Mercury Venus. Mercury is the 12th Lord and Venus is the 8th Lord. So we have confirmation that whatever is seen in the Rashi, this is health related, and now we have also tools to find exact the major period and the sub period when this problem may happen to us. Okay, so we know that there is some Jupiter nature of a problem. Then we have find out that this can be related to misfortune, so like accident because of the 9th Lord. Then we find out that intensity is quite high for this, right? Vakri aspected my malefics and the Yama yoga, and then we have found the places of the body and when it can happen, and at the end we have found the timing where we can expect such situation. Now the remedy for such situation, problems to Jupiter, in our tradition we were taught that the mantra for Dakshinamurti is the remedy. So mantra Om Namo Bhagavate Dakshinamurtaye. If you have this combination in your chart and if you are in this vulnerable period, then see what the yoga is about, try to avoid such situation and in that year, or when you can expect such problem, you can find out even the years and the months, then you need to be careful and not doing such activity, and be strengthened and protected by the mantra, by which we at least may not get the full blast of this Jupiterian problem, like in this case. And in your chart, if you have Jupiter in 8, then what you need to check is yoga with ninth lord and Jupiter. Like here we have seen the aspects, and any conjunction, any parivartanas or exchange, they will all show the problem. For example, I have seen Jupiter in 8th house in Aries, and Mars was with Venus in 6th house, so this problem had a lot of problems in the relationship, and there was even one accident when this conflicts or problems escalated. So in this way, you need to see what is the yoga related to these planets of Jupiter and ninth lord in the chart. Also remember that we always need to check Jupiter and the Lord. So if you have any problems to Jupiter, it can create a set problems to children or wealth. So you need to see which houses are additionally afflicted. Is it 5th house or 9th of children? Or these are the Dana Bhavas of wealth, like 6th, 5th, 9th, and 11. And then you only can say with that solid confidence that yes, this is about this area of life. Then you can open the Karakas, Aruda, and Varga, and then exactly you may be aware what is there in your life going on. So for example, if you have Jupiter related to some Rahu Mars, then it also supports accident. If it's related to Venus, it may be related to relationships or travels. If it's Saturn or Moon, then it may be more about health. If it's Sun, Jupiter, then it's more about the finances, and also see the houses involved related to these combinations. Okay guys, so you have everything now. You have the tools to really go deep into understanding what's going on in these yogas, also to see the timing using Rashi and Navamsha, and at the end you have the remedy, so you are not left with whatever the chart shows, but you can proactively approach whatever is happening in your life. Okay guys, so that's gonna be it from me. If you like to have your chart analyzed, Rashi, Navamsha, Dashamsa, with the health, relationship, and the career analysis, then hit me up in the email below, and we can also schedule a consultation for you. Don't forget to click the thumbs up, subscribe for more. Thanks for watching and being here on this channel with me, and see you in the next one.